Oh, okay.
nice.
Yes, that is very nice.
There you go.
Open.
All right.
Yeah.
That feels good. Feels like a legit deck.
Nice. Look at that one. Look at.
Lord have mercy.
We gotta go.
I think I actually wrote this one.
It forces you to be intentional and creative.
It's God's intent for us to have a good time. If you look at the relationship with Christ and the church, it's not something that was intended to be just dull. God intended there to be excitement in the church. He intended there to be blessing and favor and things flow, and I don't think it should be any different in a marriage.
When you're busy and you're working a lot, you don't have a lot of time to kind of prioritize different aspects of things that you would have done when you didn't have kids or didn't have certain commitments. But this makes it a lot easier because you've got something that you kind of can bounce ideas off of, read them, and you can go from there.
I think having a physical card, having something just as a reference or something like that, it helps us be intentional. Seeing the Word of God sitting on the nightstand, hey, I need to dig into my Word. And seeing this deck of cards and knowing that there's a rapid fire feature, hey, let's go. Let's get it.
Imagine searching for something like this on the internet,
Yeah.
what could possibly come up?
It's safe, but it's not vanilla. There's definitely no toxicity.
I could imagine the garbage and the trash that this world has to offer. This is, from a biblical Christian perspective,
It kind of gives you a safe boundary to say, okay, yeah, these are allowed, right?
I love cooking. You always want to add something different, especially if it's a signature dish. You have this deck here. Each one is different, and each color means something different. And so when we're making our cake, we're adding a little bit something different. So instead of a regular vanilla cake, we're adding vanilla with strawberries, vanilla with strawberries and chocolate, vanilla with strawberries and sprinkles.
When you think of sex, you think, it's just physical touch, but there are all these different types of suggestions, like for hearing, for taste, for smell. And so you wouldn't normally go there when you're thinking of sex. So it definitely opens up ideas. I think this is important for Christian families and for Christian couples because there is a stigma and there is a voice out there saying, monogamous sex isn't exciting. A lot of people are starting to realize that now that they've been lied to. And so I think this opens our eyes to that and really shows that you can have a very exciting sex life in your marriage.
the more senses you engage, the more powerful the experience is, the more memorable the experience is. I'm just thinking of a ride that we went on, I think it was at Disneyland, and you could feel the wind, you could see, it was 3D, you could smell the different scents. And that's the awesome thing about these decks. It engages those 5 senses.